So I was telling Chris over the break, I did go on a walk yesterday around like 4:10. I was like, maybe everyone's being dramatic. I don't know. Nope.
Nope.
I had to walk, had to really scurry home to get home before dark.
Yeah, really, like, I mean, we all know it's coming. We know what happens. And,
Yeah.
like, the flip side is if you're up early. See, your shift is the worst for this.
Oh, I was going to say ideal, because then I have the daylight when I'm home.
But I'm saying you don't get the upside, which is that it's light at 6 now, or whatever time.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Which is the only positive I take of it is, like, when Luca wakes up, it's not dark.
And there was a stretch of time there leading up to the clocks falling back where it was like, oh my gosh, it's almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's so
It's still
dark
dark.
out. Yeah.
So just pull this up real quick,
6.
because I was spitballing that. But 6:18 now.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 7:18.
Yeah.
So like that to me,
seems
but
late.
it doesn't help for you. But that 4:19 though, that's a whole other thing. And the earliest sunset, by the way, ends up being in early December, even though we all know the shortest daylight is in mid to late December. Anyways, the radar showing us a couple of things going on here. We've got one system that's offshore here that's mostly going to miss us and just clip us with some showers over down east and the mid coast. And then a second system here that is going to hit more of the state with some showers. And so this along the coast hits the coastline over the next few hours with some periods of light rain down east and into the mid coast. Then that second band comes through with some showers and some periods of heavier downpours. I noticed in the radar that I just showed you, a quick lightning strike showed up, and I do think there's a possibility for an isolated rumble of thunder involved in this between 9 p.m. tonight and just about midnight. That's when the last of it starts to move out of down east Maine. Clears up pretty quickly. We end up with a 1/4 of an inch or so of rain total. It's not that much rain out of this system, but it's breezy tomorrow. That's really the story of tomorrow. It does turn out pretty sunny along the coast. There's some rain and snow showers upsloping into the mountains, but for most of us, it'll be those winds of 40 to 45 miles an hour that will be gusting out of the north and west that you'll really notice. Next system moves in on Wednesday afternoon. We start clouding up rapidly on Wednesday morning. Here comes some showers Wednesday midday, but it's not a whole lot until around sunset and just thereafter. That's when we start to fill that rain in. And this time there's a low offshore that starts to deepen, pulling in some colder air, and so the mountains change over to snow. And I think probably we get that snow down in elevation too. It's not just the summits that are going to be dealing with snow on Wednesday night into early Thursday morning as that storm moves through. So we get a couple of windy days. The first one's tomorrow. Northwest winds, again, 40 to 45 miles an hour. You can see a few of those gusts through the middle of the day. And then another gusty day on Thursday as that storm departs. Once again, we'll be out of the northwest. Typically, we do pretty well with northwest winds and power outages, but this is going to be right on the line because it's pretty gusty, so we'll probably see some scattered outages in there. Total rainfall is not that much, but there will actually be some snow, as I talked about, not just at the summit of the mountains this time around Wednesday night, Thursday, but probably down to kind of some of the base areas here in Rangeley, into Kingfield, Carrabassett Valley, Eustis, Berlin, Bethel, maybe Newry. Those areas could see snow actually hitting the ground and accumulating. Don't have time for that graphic. In there on Wednesday night, Thursday, and then it's breezy again on Thursday. Looks okay Friday. That's pretty much our best day because we're back to potentially some rain on Saturday. So a really an inverse of the pattern we were in for so long that got us into this drought. We started flipping that switch 2 weeks ago, and we're still doing it. And so now it gets interesting because we're getting into the time of the year where having an active pattern doesn't just mean rain. So that'll be interesting going forward here.
So ominous.
You have talked about how much you love November's weather, and now I get it.
See, last year was like the only year I remember where my November hate didn't work out for me. But every other year,
right back
it
on
seems
cue.
like it tends to work out.
2025.
Are you
Thanks,
good with
Keith.
December?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right.